much, everyone. Give yourselves another round of applause then. Yes. Cheers to all of you for coming. My name is Gale McHale. I know what you're thinking, my accent's a bit quirky, isn't it? But it's because I hail from New South Wales, the corner of Australia. I'm also an international bestseller of a self-help relationship guidebook called I Want You to Succeed, Not Fail. Now, I know what you're all thinking. What, in fact, is Gale McHale, who hails from New South Wales, author of the best-selling book I Want You to Succeed, Not Fail, doing in the nation's capital of Washington, D.C.? Well, one reason, and one reason only, and that is, of course, sex. All of you about, what, 15, 16 years old? You're going through a lot of changes in your bodies, I understand, yes? Lots of strange feelings, lots of weird bumps and shapes popping out of your clothing. And I'm here to help you sort of navigate that whole area of your life. Are you all ready? Yeah. Yeah? Some of you don't sound so ready. Well, let me give you a little list of Gale McHale's personal details. So that you might feel more accustomed to me being an instructor. First off, I'm 47 years old. Don't look a day over 25. Secondly, educator, translator, unlicensed physician, let's skip that first one, esthetician, tarot reader, occasional clairvoyant, bodyguard, amateur geologist, and virgin. Now, a lot of people sort of gawk at that one, virgin. Yes, in fact, I practice a type of psychic Buddhism that does not believe in any human contact. We aspire towards a more higher type of psychic connection between individuals. There's also a lot of mescaline involved. It's one of our meetings there. Perhaps we could turn this light off so you get better see.
On the string.
Oh, it's on the string.
Higher.
Oh, good. Good. All right. Also, in addition to all that, when I was 19 years old, a koala bear bit off the top 2/3 of my penis. Now, how's a 49-year-old virgin with no penis going to talk to you about sex? What does he know about sex, huh? You're all thinking? You sound exactly like my wife, Deborah. Well, I should say ex-wife. She did leave me, in fact, for Italian billionaire Anton Scarapucci. It's this handsome devil right here. He's an Italian billionaire. He made his money selling medicated jock straps to footballers. Quite the invention it was. Now, before we go any further, there's a little bit about biology I'd like to discuss with you. Let's try this clicker. The male and female physique. Now, gentlemen, I'm sure you've been told that your testicles are located down here. But in fact, at your age, they're still lodged high in the throat, and then they slowly descend. That's why they call it dropping your balls. And ladies, I'm sure you've started to become familiar with the fact that once a month, your vagina grows fangs and hungers for fresh blood. It's at least what my mother told me. I don't know, I've never seen a vagina. I, in fact, have never had sex. Now, something else you should be understanding is that at this point in your life, minerals are starting to deposit themselves in your sweaty palms, and they have a positive charge. They're attracted to nipples, which have a negative charge. So it attracts you not only to your own nipples, but to the nipples of others. Now, I want you all to know that nothing here that happened to you is unusual. None of it is strange, all right? That you shouldn't be ashamed of anything unless, of course, you're my son, Jeremy. Jeremy is a very weird child. He masturbates into a jar and keeps it under his bed. I thought I lost the mayonnaise under there a couple of weeks ago till I smelled it. All right, moving on then. I want to engage in a little bit of exercise we call role-playing. Now, I know what you think, role-playing, that's where we all sort of act out our sexual fantasies. As you hear, angry sex detective, no one? All right, moving on. This first scene takes place in a high school, and I'd need one volunteer to come to the stage, please. One volunteer. Would you mind stepping forward? Mim? Would you?
We got one.
Oh, damn.
Oh, we've got one from the back. All right, everyone, please put your hands together. Oh, miss, what's your name, miss? Liz. All right, Liz. I'll read the bit that's in italics, and you read the normal bit then. Now, imagine we were in a high school about 30 years ago.
Is this a typo?
Yes, it is. Thank you for pointing that out. You're getting really into character, calling out my flaws. Allow me to read my first line. Hello, Deborah. It's me, Gale. I sit behind you in the 4th period. I like that blouse you're wearing. Anyways, I was wondering if you aren't too busy with cheerleading practice, would you like to come over to my mum's house and play Metal Gear Solid this afternoon?
Get the fuck out of here, loser. Why would I ever be interested in you? You're like something I would scrape off the bottom of my, it says show, but he means shoe.
Thank you.
Get back to your rock collection and never talk to me again.
All right, getting very into Deborah's character there. Now, would you wait a moment? No, what do you feel like the problem was there? Anyone? The problem here was she was out of his league. Now, everyone knows there's a hierarchy, starting with jocks, rich kids, the troubled youth who are so poor but somehow they own a very fast muscle car, and of course losers like my son Jeremy, and Gale, quote unquote, in that last scene, he tried to circumvent the whole thing. Now, I need one more volunteer for this next role play. Can I have a gentleman? Please, come to the stage. Everyone, please, come on. Oh, yes, Deborah's staying. Everyone. Deborah, one more time. Deborah, all right. What's your name, sir?
My name is Alex.
Alex, all right, you're going to read the parts in bold, Alex, all right?
Great.
Now, this next scene is in a seedy motel on the edge of town, 30 years later.
Oh shit.
All right? It's about the stroke of midnight at room 304.
All three of us are here?
Just you folks.
Okay.
So you read the normal bit, and you read the bold, okay?
Okay.
Oh, hello, Anton. Fancy meeting you.
Can you give him a
Yeah. Oh, hello, Anton. Fancy meeting you in the seedy motel at the edge of town.
You told me to come here at midnight and knock at room 304, Deborah.
Yes, of course. I don't know what's come over me. Ever since my husband, Gale, left on business, I've been so lonely.
He left an hour ago. He's probably still at the airport.
Enough dancing around it. I want a man who can light my fire.
I don't understand. There's no chimney in this motel.
I'm saying I have needs. I need someone to really dust my curtains.
I'm sure you can hire a maid for that.
No, you imbecile. I need someone to fill my salmon valley with...
With what, dear? This is where I enter the scene. With what, dear? As I kick open the door. Oh, you thought old Gale wouldn't find you. This motel is connected to the airport.
So you want me to tell you this is going to stop? Well, I can't stop.
On the contrary. On the contrary. I want you to continue, and I want you to let me watch your every filthy act for my research. I guess you could say this Gale is a beta male. No thanks.
Wait, Anton, wait.
Exit Deborah. All right, give it up one more time for your actors. We've got one more bit here, one last bit. Now, what do you think was the problem in that scenario? Anyone? No clear communication. She could not break through. Now, communication is very important in dating and relationships. I think we can all say, especially now, that consent is the word of the day. It's very important. So I want you all to try and adopt a mantra with me that I've come up with. I've several, but the first I think is the most important. Would you mind reading along with me? Try and make this a part of your life. It's a good promise to you and to those you love. All right, ready? The first part. I love you and you love me.
I love you and you love me.
But before we touch each other, let's both say yes, please.
Let's both say yes, please.
All right, that's pretty good, right? Getting verbal agreement. Now, it's also important. Communication is key when preparing to have sexual intercourse. You want to know who you're going to have sex with. So it's always a check-in with the person. For example, your eyes are so sexy. You have washboard abs, everyone.
Your eyes are so sexy. You have washboard abs.
Say, pretty thing.
Say, pretty thing.
What, darling? Yes, let's not objectify, yes. All right, last bit. Do you by chance have crabs? Everyone.
Do you by chance have crabs?
All right, we got one last one, and this is once intercourse is happening. You want to be able to introduce things in the bedroom, of course, but you want to ask politely and set up boundaries. So, first, hello, love. I'm having a blast.
I'm having a blast.
Would you be so kind as to?
Would you be so kind as to?
Put both of your thumbs up my eyes. All right, well, I've been Gale McHale. I think you've all learned something tonight. Give up yourselves. Thank you very much to the Camp Wonderland staff. Here's your host, Nate Johnson.